Alright, so here's my Skewb diamond. I made this puzzle because I got the Land Skewb diamond and was really disappointed with how big it is. You know, any normal series of puzzles, you would have the smaller order puzzle, being smaller in size than the higher order puzzle. Land decided that was not necessary, I suppose, so they made this behemoth, which clicks like crazy, has no corner cutting. I hate it. I'm going to smash it with a hammer. Now I have this guy, which I don't want to smash with a hammer. Stickered up the same way as a Diansheng, and corner cutting is alright. I didn't expect lubing it to make much of a difference, but it actually really improved the quality. Really easy to turn. Yeah, not a lot of reverse corner cutting. It had some before I painted it, but a little bit of paint seeped onto the corners of the pieces. Let's see if I can show you that here. Yeah, you can kind of see how it bled down in there. And that little bit of paint is just enough to add friction to the pieces. So I'm hoping that wears down with time. But yeah, it's a really fun little puzzle to solve. It's just a Skewb shape mod. So these corner pieces are identical to centers on a Skewb. The centers are corners. And when you solve this puzzle, it's like solving a Skewb, except you have orientation for the centers and no orientation for the corners. I know if you get good at solving these things, you can basically one-look the solve. It's a pretty trivial puzzle, to be honest. I don't know how to one-look it. I'm going to be using a modified version of a Skewb method, which, you know, to begin with was not a good Skewb method. It was like whatever beginner's method I found when I started cubing. So let's see what I've got here. First, I'm going to solve all of these centers around a corner. So I'm going to look for the red and white. And yeah, put those in just like that. And now I've got that. And all you have to do at this point now is move these corner pieces around and then orient them at the end of the solve. At least if you're doing it my way. So I want this piece. Oh, that piece is already in the right spot. So these two, I need this to go there, this to go there, and this to go there. So I'm going to do a setup move and then undo that setup move. Okay, so now all the corners are in the right spots, except these two are flipped 180 degrees. And they will only ever be flipped by 180 degrees, never 90 degrees. That's just a little quirk of the geometry of this puzzle. So, going to do another setup move, sledge, flip 180, double sledge, flip 180, sledge. And it's solved. So yeah, fun little puzzle. Like I said, that's not a good method for solving this thing. It's just what I've figured out works. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. For an FDM printed puzzle, this thing is very nice. I was very careful with how the layers were oriented when I printed them to make sure that the layer lines wouldn't interfere with the turning quality, and I think I really succeeded at that. So yeah, that is my Skewb diamond, and I'm really looking forward to buying the Diansheng version when it comes out, and not buying the Chi version because I heard it's not very good.